Hello, welcome to Operation Reorganization. This week's episode is pretty unique. I remember the day that Carla called, and I remember it because she started the conversation by saying, "You probably can't do this, you probably can't help me, but I've got a really strange request." She wanted to have an installation done in her mobile boutique. I thought to myself and I said, we can do that. We've done work before in a very similar situation. So we did.
Of course, it had its challenges because it's in a step van and there are wheel wells. There are other obstructions throughout the back of the van that Claudia had to work around. And it truly exhibits the unique nature of what we do and what we're capable of doing. It goes from the bed of the van to the ceiling. It's trimmed out. It's in a nice wood grain color, and it has hanging and shelving and drawers and doors. I believe there's some slat wall that the installers will be installing as well. But I mean, once this thing is finished, it's going to look like a custom boutique in the back of a van, if you can imagine that. So this is, I'm excited to see how this turns out. I think it's going to be really cool, and I think Claudia did a fantastic job on the design. We'll just have to wait and see how the installers, what kind of rabbits they pull out of the hat to make this happen. It's just another example of Closet Factory doing what nobody else does.
Enjoy the show.
My name is Carla Gore, and this is my truck, soon to be mobile boutique. I got an idea a couple years ago that I wanted to have a store, and I thought, what better way than to be mobile and not be brick and mortar, and to actually go to the customer and not sit and wait for the customer to come to you. So I've been plotting and planning and researching for 2 years, and then I finally found the right truck, and now I need to get it outfitted so I can actually start my business, which will ultimately be the Salty Gypsy Boutique. And now I'm coming to Closet Factory because I hear that that's the place to go to get my inside installed with closet type things where I can hang my clothes and display all my merchandise. I'm just meeting Claudia for the first time today. We spoke on the phone when I actually scheduled the appointment, but we're actually meeting today to lay out the inside of the truck.
All right, Carla, I have a diagram here of your van. We've talked a little bit, and you had told me you need about 10 drawers to store stuff in, correct?
Yes.
Now, one thing with this mobile boutique, we have to watch our weight and not put too much on one side of the van so that you're not going down the road sideways.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. You want both the banks of drawers together?
Yes, preferably, if that can be done.
So what if we put the drawers on top of the
Wheel well.
wheel well?
Yes, yes.
And then how many sections of double hang do you think we'll need?
I'm thinking, and based on your diagram, at least 2, 4, 6, 6 at least.
Okay, and long hang, do you think just a couple sections?
At least 2 long hang, because on the shorts, if I want to make them long, I can always take out a rack.
Correct.
And I can make it an extra long if I need
Correct.
it. Right.
You can.
Yes, then I think 2 long.
Okay, so what if we put double hang, and we make these long hang, and these doubles. You have all this double,
Right.
and then you'll have these sections of long hang.
Right.
Would that work?
That would work.
And then you need shelving just to put folded stuff on or display stuff?
Yes, display, and I plan on carrying other things, a line of candles that I have, so yes, so I have somewhere to display all that.
Okay, then, with the measurements we took in the van, this is going to be the dressing area here.
Yes.
So if we leave about 48 inches here, that would be plenty of room for the dressing room.
Yes.
Then this is where the cabinet would go. You'll set your little computer or whatever you're
My checkout.
Your checkout, right. What are you going to put in this cabinet?
I really want, if possible, on the back slat walls
Okay,
so I can hang bags.
okay. So if we did slat wall back here, maybe this as wide as the cabinet.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but you only need about 12 inches high with some hooks. But
Right.
you're just going to be hanging maybe your purse in there or storing your purse in there and stuff. And then bags to put the clothing in.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. As far as material, I don't think, you'd mentioned white, but white is white.
Yes. I
Classic
agree.
white melamine is just what it says, classic white.
Yes. And we can rule out anything dark because I don't
Okay.
want to close it in.
But here we have these. This is a linen color. This is mosaic. This is chill. Now this so happens, this color here is what this unit's made out of.
Yes. I like it.
You like that?
Yes. Because it's light, but like you said,
Yeah,
it's
it
not
has a
white.
little bit, it's not white, it has a little bit of texture to it and
Yes.
grain to it. Okay, now, as far as hardware, you thinking about brushed nickel, this is brushed nickel, this is chrome, or a bronze, and this is like a blackish. What were you thinking about?
I prefer brushed nickel.
Okay, do you like this style here?
Yes.
Well, we can get this in brushed nickel
Right. And that would be on the drawers.
on the drawers.
And the only place I would really need a knob would
Is
be
it
on
the
the
two-
cabinet.
right.
Right, the checkout. Yes.
And these knobs just go with that.
Yes. Perfect.
Alrighty. Now, what we're going to do is, since this is a box fan, what are you going to put on the floor?
Well, actually, we are only going to paint the floor because I don't want to lose headroom by putting in like a wood floor. I'm going to, on the floor, paint it with like a non-skid paint because I'll probably lay a rug down
Right.
the middle anyway, so.
And we're just going to finish it off by putting flat trim to the ceiling.
Right.
But we're going to drop it down a smidgen from the ceiling to give a space of, vibrating going down
Right.
the road.
Right.
And then down here, I think we should go ahead and set this on some lumber so it's not sitting straight on that floor.
Right.
Okay, I guess we have everything done here, and the next time I see you will be on installation.
All right.
And you're going to bring the van here,
Yes.
and that way that it's right here at the shop so that we can, if we have to adjust anything, it'll just be easier than coming out to your house.
Okay.
Exciting.
Yes.
Hi, we're the Closet Factory installers. Welcome to Pro Tips.
One, two, three.
Pro Tips. I've known Mike for, going on 17, probably 18 years now.
Wow, yeah, close to that.
Pretty close to that. So Mike came from an office background, if you can imagine that.
Yeah.
The first day on the job, Mike's rolling in, and he does not look like he's ready to do any kind of lifting or.
I had city hands.
He had city hands.
I had
yeah,
city hands.
Yeah.
Been counting money all my life.
Yeah, he went other people's money.
Other
but
people's
still,
money, yes.
Still counting. And we did the first job was in a condo of all places, so he got the full effect of what it was like to go in there, mess with the elevator, and get all your material up and things like that. So I think it was that first day. Did I ask you what you thought? Like that first?
Yeah,
Was it that first day?
There was it was my first day. It was a new experience, that's for sure. Him showing me how the pins work and how to the wiping down of the units.
I mean, Mike knew, he didn't know anything about it. You gotta picture that. You know, there was no.
When I started, well, actually, before I even started, I thought what we were doing was sitting in a warehouse all day, banging up closets that you sell like at the discount stores or something like that. You know, I didn't think
like
we actually
pre-made stuff.
I was like, oh, we were going to take this stuff and bring it to someone's house and put it together. I see.
The best part about it though was when he was having thoughts of like, this ain't gonna work for me, and tell him what tell him what changed your mind.
I found it to be rather grueling and taxing physically and mentally. And I would say, you know, I don't think I'm going to keep up with this. I'm just going to get my check and be gone. And then I'd get my check and I'd be like, oh wow, that's actually pretty good. Well, I'll just hold on for another week, and then another pay cycle came by. Oh, I'll just wait some more, and here I am about 16 years later.
That's right. Once the hook was set in, man, and that was it, man. Yep, that was it.
Exactly.
Yes, it was pretty cool.
I was bound. Hey, this is Mike and Juan here, and today, as you can see, we're working in a different environment. It's not a house, this is a box truck, and we'll be installing in here today. As you can see, there will be some different challenges that we're going to encounter. You know, there's some different levels. Instead of like a flat wall that we usually work in the house, we have various things that pop in and out, and we just can't use regular screws, nor is it sitting straight on the floor of the van.
Well, the cool thing about this install is that we don't have to leave the shop particularly in any kind of timely fashion, so it gets to come to us this time. But we're going to get started, and let's see what kind of challenges we run into. The good thing about putting it on the platform is that everything will stay square and solid, so once we get those anchored down, and we already got some indicators right here where we got something to, you know, some good sheet metal right here to tie into, so we just got to follow this pattern and make sure we're anchored in right there. Boom. Okay, you can lean it back.
So far, we've got the section towards the back of the van installed. As you can see, this is where a drawer section is going to be, some hanging. I've already got part of the hanging in place. There'll be shelves here. One down here is working on this section, and it's going to continue to the back of that panel right there. And then this one right here. So I think we're moving along at a pretty good clip.
This right here is the last of the platforms that we have for our unit. Had to make a slight alteration to this one, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. While we had to, there's a casing on the van here that hides the sliding door. So we got to adjust the depths of the panels a little bit just to accommodate that. But it's still going to work out real nice. There's a piece of slat wall that goes in there. And like I said, this one I had to alter just a little bit, but it's still going to be good. Here's the bump out that I was talking about earlier where we had to make a slight adjustment. So it's just cutting off the back 1.25 inches. It's not gonna hurt anything because I'll be able to adjust this. And it'll just sit out in front a little bit. But we got slat wall for like little accessories for them right there. So it's not gonna affect the hanging or anything. So it turned out really good. I'm ready to start the trim. So I'm gonna start doing the top trim, and what's really particular about this space is that we're not gonna go with our regular nailing and our caulking that we generally do inside a house, because being that it's in a moving vehicle, there's gonna be a lot of vibration, there's gonna be movement, and especially we don't wanna go all the way up to the ceiling here, to the roof of the van. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna screw our trim on. A little bit different, but still the same principle. It's just gonna finish off the unit, top and bottom. So, time for that. Now, having these blocks up here, I'll be able to screw our trim in and it will not shake loose. From all of the installs that we've done, this is definitely in the top 2 or 3 as far as degree of difficulty. But it came out really good. Claudia did a great job on the design. I think the clients are going to be really, really happy with it. There was obviously some obstacles we had to go through, but we got it all done and it looks really, really cool.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? It looks so amazing. It's better than what I dreamed. It's better than what we put on paper. It's awesome.
Isn't it
I'm
awesome?
so excited. Yes, I can't wait to hang clothes in here. Would you shop here?
I would definitely shop here.
That's what's important.
I'd have you come to my home.
Yeah.
We were
Oh
all
my
very
gosh.
excited today when we saw it finished.
It looks awesome. It really does. I'm glad we went with this color. It's amazing.
All right, just to show you some of the stuff,
Yes.
here is our cabinet, and we went ahead and put a lock on it for you.
Awesome. Thank you. This is going to be my checkout
Right.
counter. So
So we put a lock on it for you.
awesome.
There's your
Slat
slat wall with your hooks
Yeah. That's
for
great.
your bags.
Yes. Love it. I love it.
Countertop to set your computer and stuff on. Here's our hanger. You notice how we cut out for the outlet there.
Yeah, that really looks good.
The
I was
two rods.
wondering. Yeah.
The other hanging shelving above it. And then all of our drawers, and this is perfect height.
This is phenomenal.
And doesn't the hardware look nice that you picked out?
Yes, it does. It
It's-
looks so great. I can't get over it.
And then down here this is our long hang with the shelving.
Yay.
When they just finished it off, you know. And you don't see any of the wheel wells or anything.
Yes, that looks great. I didn't even, honestly, that's a bonus for me. I didn't know that you were going to be able to cover the wheel wells. That's phenomenal. If you noticed, I had painted the front of them gold because I thought they were going to be showing.
So here's all your shelving,
That's,
and then more hanging here.
it looks even, like in person, it looks bigger. You know, on paper, it was hard to imagine, but there's so much more room than I thought I was going to have. It looks fabulous.
Just so you know, this flat trim down here at the bottom, what we did, this unit is sitting on salt-treated lumber. So if for some reason there should be water or something in here, it's not going to hurt it.
Right.
Then we put trim in front of it. Also, you notice here, we came down a smidgen from the ceiling
Right,
because we didn't want this touching something for vibration when you're driving.
right, right.
So they also put salt treated up here, wood up here, and nailed this to it.
Yes.
just for vibration
Yes.
of drinks. Normally we don't do that.
And that, actually, I didn't think about it, but that's so much better. If I ever had an issue with,
Right.
I could actually get the wood out of the ceiling
Correct.
without, yes,
And-
disturbing what you've done.
You know, it's very easy to adjust. You just pull the rod up, pull these cups out, and they move up and down.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. So if I ever wanted to have more shelving, like if I decided I can get shelves
Just give me a
and,
call.
okay.
Like you said,
Because
if
I
I
had
need another
thought
rod, just give me a call.
I may get some from you just in case.
Yeah.
If I need them, I'll have them.
So this is going to be the dressing room over here.
Yes.
So when designing this, I had to accommodate putting up walls. Or you're just going to put up like a shower rod and a curtain.
Yes. The wall
Yeah.
that's existing is the only wall we've put up for the dressing room. I'm going to do a rod this way and that way and have a curtain.
Yeah, so I know when we were designing, we was worried about, you know,
Having enough space.
having
and-
enough space, how he's going to build on top of the wheel wells.
Yes.
You know, you put in the electrical panel here, which we missed totally.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
But, well, we had allowed space for the dressing room though.
Yes. Yep.
So I had stepped away, but
I'm actually going to fill in there where we didn't go. I'm going to fill in with like pallet wood to make all this flush, to make it look neat and fill in for the dressing room. It turned out great, Claudia.
I
You
like
hit it.
Yeah, the
You nailed
lighting
it.
in here. We
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah,
It was
you
a
nailed it.
team effort.
Yeah.
It was definitely a team effort in doing it.
Yes.
Okay, everything looks great.
It's awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Claudia. I know I keep saying it, but you nailed it.
It was a team effort there.
Yes.
Wow, that was just a fantastic completed installation. It looks great. She loves it. I love it. It was exciting doing it. And I'm looking forward to doing another mobile boutique.